What's up guys, Cheetah here, and today I'm bringing you an achievement slash platinum trophy walkthrough for Don't Be Afraid. This game is published and developed by Hydra Games, SA, and you can pick it up today for a price of $9.99. And following along with the video, you can get the full completion in under 2 hours. So there's 3 different endings that we need to get, and they require you to take different routes to finish the game. So we're going to need to do 2 full playthroughs, but thankfully for the 3rd ending, I found a method to make it much quicker, and we can actually skip a playthrough. So this is a horror game, and we play as a kid who has been kidnapped by a psychopath, and we have to try to escape by solving different puzzles. And personally, I really enjoy the game, and it's honestly not that scary, and I'm going to be pointing out most of the spooky parts for you, so hopefully I can make it less scary. And starting off during this first playthrough here, we're going to get the escape and death ending, and we're going to unlock 22 achievements worth 840 gamer score. And then we're only going to be missing 3 achievements which are related to the mommy ending, and I'm going to have timestamps to each achievement and ending if you're just looking for a specific one. So starting off, turn to your right, interact with the little button there with a handprint on it to open up this door. Head through here, pick up the keys on the table here at the end of the hallway, and then we can turn around and head back into this room. Take a right, pick up a candle over here on the left side, and then we can open up the door here and head through. So you can sprint using the left trigger, and we need to sprint down here to the end of the hallway. At the end of the hallway, there is going to be a little spooky jump scare down here, so be ready for that. Just head down here and get this little jump scare, and then we're going to continue forward. Take a right here into this room, and we need to open up this little cabinet here and pick up a key. And once you have that, we can head back into the hallway here, and we're going to take a left, kind of head back the way we came, and then we're going to take the first right into this room here, and we're going to open up the door on the left side here. So open up this. And in here, take a left and interact with this valve to turn some water off. Alright, so now we can head back into the hallway here, and we can take a left. And we're going to take another left, but be careful, there's going to be a spook in here. And we need to not sprint in this area since there's an achievement for going calmly. So head through here. And don't worry, those things don't attack us or anything. It's just a little spook, so there's nothing to be afraid of. We're going to take a left in here. There's going to be some mannequins that are kind of spooky. And then we're going to take a right, continue heading down here, and we're going to take the first right into the room. And you should also unlock the End of the Dark achievement slash trophy. Take a right into this room, and we need to interact with the mannequin on the left side right here. And then interact with the mannequin on the right side just beside it. And then lastly, you can interact with the male mannequin right back here, and that's going to unlock a door out in the hallway. So head back out in the hallway, take a right, and head into this hallway here. And you want to be careful. There's going to be a mannequin down here that can blow your candle out, so you have to go behind him. So just make sure you go behind him, and then head over here on the left side. There's going to be a little cabinet that we can open up, and we can get a key. Alright, so now once you have the key, we can turn around and we can head back to the very beginning, the little starting room where we spawned up in. So head back here. There is going to be one little jump scare on the way back. It's just like a ghost, like a sheet or whatever that's going to drop down. It's so spooky. You'll see here in the main hallway. But head back all the way to the very beginning, and we need to unlock the little collar around this dead girl in the hallway here. So head back here, unlock her collar or her chain around her neck. And then now we can head back to the room where we just picked up the keys. So turn around, make your way back. You will hear some creepy noises behind you, but don't worry. She's not actually alive. So make your way down back to the area where we picked up the key. Be careful in this hallway here. The mannequin turned around, so you'll have to go behind him again. And on the back left here, we can pick up the backpack. And then we can turn to our right. And the other side of this room, there's going to be a lever that we can pull right over here. And that's going to open up a door in the room with the 3 mannequins. So turn around, head back into the room with the 3 mannequins. And in here, we need to open up a little cabinet and pick up some blood, which is for the mommy ending. So head back into this room here. On the back left corner, you can open up the cabinet and pick up the blood, which is very, very important. And now you can turn around, and there's going to be an open door behind you. And in here, there's going to be a little spooky dead guy, so be careful. He might spook you. Turn to your right, pick up the keys, or sorry, the scissors on the little shelf there. Head back into the room. On the right side, we can snip the rope, and that's going to open up a door on our right. And in here, there's going to be a fish that we need to pick up on the cabinet. And then now we can head back kind of towards the beginning of the game. And there's going to be a mannequin with a tape and a tape recorder that we need to pick up. So head back here, pick up the mannequin and the tape recorder, and then the psychopath guy is going to talk to us.
I have to confess something. You're not the first child playing at my playground. That's why I want you to know how much fun I had with the other children. We'll go back to our fun only when you listen to this tape. Now, stand still and listen to this tape. Only then we'll go back to our fun.
Pick up the tape recorder and the tape, and then you can press the X button and select the tape to play it. And you can't move while you're listening to a tape, so I'm going to spam B to skip through the tape, and then I'm going to continue heading back to the beginning here. And this next room, the little creepy dead lady's going to be in here, but she's not alive, so don't be scared. We're going to take a right into the room here, and over on the right side, we can place the fish in between the mannequin's arms, and then we can turn to the left and head into this room. And there's going to be a collectible note on the wall that we can pick up now that we have our backpack, so pick that up. And then we can head back into the very beginning. So turn around, head back into the hallway, head back into the starting room. And back in here, we can take a left, and we can go into the little secret room back here. And we can now open up this door. Since we have a candle, we can head in here, and we can pick up the secret mask, which is very important for the mommy ending. So pick that up. And then now we can exit, and we can head back to the lever area. Also, there's a jump scare here. She's going to drop her knife, and it's kind of loud, so be ready for that, and make your way back to the area with the levers. Alright, so now we can pull the second lever here, and that's going to open up a door behind us. So turn around, and in the hallway back here over on the right side, there's going to be a door that we can head through. Head through here and pick up the key on the chair, and when you pick it up, that's going to spawn a mannequin behind you. It's going to try to spook you, and basically to make it disappear, you just have to do like a couple 360s, and it will disappear. And now we can head through, and we can head back into the kind of starting area, and there's going to be some mannequins blocking the way, and we basically need to trigger them. So head back here, trigger these mannequins here to block the path, and now we can head into the room behind us, right in here. And where we picked up the fish, there's going to be a mannequin back here with a little ball in his hand, and we need to take it, and he's going to cry. And then we need to go back to those two mannequins blocking the path, and we need to place the ball in their hand to open up the path. Right here, place it in the right hand, and then you can head through. And this area is going to be dark over here, so just sprint through this area. You might get your candle blown out, but it doesn't matter. Take a right, pick up a new candle, and then turn around, and we're going to open up the door in front of the spooky dead girl here, and we're going to be in the next area. Alright, so starting off, we can take a left here, head forward, and then take another left, and we're basically going to follow this path here until we get to 3 valves over on the left side, so continue following this path here for a few seconds. Once you get over here, turn to the left and spin all 3 of these valves, and that's going to scare away an enemy that was blocking a path. So spin all 3 of these valves, and then after you spin them, you can turn them all off. And then we can turn to our right, and we can continue heading down the hallway. And then we can take a right over here, and then we're going to take a left into this hallway here. And we need to follow this path all the way until we get to the end. And once we get to the end, there's going to be a mannequin holding a tape, and we need to pick up that tape and play it. And then again, you can skip through the tape by spamming the B button. So head over here, pick up the tape out of his hand, press X to open up your inventory, and then you can select the tape and play it, and then skip through it. And once you do that, he's going to open up his left hand, and we can pick up the key. And now we can head back into the hallway, kind of where we came from, and we can use this key to unlock a door. So head back. And then once we get out to the hallway here, we're going to take a right, and then again, just follow the path, And eventually, after we walk down here, there's going to be a door over on the right side that we can open up. Right over here, open up this door, and then interact with the door in here that says exit over on the right side. And once you interact with this door, that's going to spawn in an enemy, and he's going to run around, and he's going to try to kill us. And we actually need to die to him to an achievement. There's actually 2 achievements related to dying to enemies. Well, you get an achievement for dying to this guy, and then there's also another achievement for dying to every enemy in the game. So don't be scared. Run out into the hallway. Just let him kill you. Just take it. Don't even be scared. And when we respawn, we're going to peek out this little door here. You can turn to the right and just kind of peek out and wait for him to run past you. And once he runs past, we're going to go into the room that he actually came from. So just wait for him to run past. Head down the hallway here. Take a left. Quickly run into the room here on the left side. And you're going to see a red symbol over on this table. We need to pick up this key here. And then we can turn to the left and we can hide back here behind these cabinets. And you can kind of just peek around and wait for him to run past. So keep hiding here. You're going to see I got a little bit too impatient and I ran out and he spotted me. So I had to continue hiding. So keep hiding for a few seconds here. And eventually we're going to head through that door right there on the right side that you saw, but he came after me so I couldn't go yet. So once it's clear, quickly run into that room, and there's going to be another door in there with a 3 on it that you can unlock, which you'll see here in just a second. Head in here, unlock the door, pull the lever to unlock the exit door behind us. So pull this lever here, that'll unlock the exit door. Now you can quickly run through and you can head through here. And now we're done with this area, and you can head through the other door in this room. So if you ever die to an enemy in this game, that's completely okay. You keep all of your items through death, and there's really no kind of drawback to dying, so you can die as many times as you want. So starting off in this next area here, we're just going to run down the stairs, and we're going to talk to our mom.
And felt hungry. He decided to go to the kitchen to have a little snack. He saw his mother. She didn't turn around, just said,
David, honey, you can't sleep? Oh, darling, just eat a candy. I left you the whole bowl on your nightstand, as always.
Once you're done talking to your mom, make your way back upstairs to your bedroom, and we need to eat some candy she left for us. And then after we eat the candy, we can get in bed and go to sleep. So head back into your room. You're going to see a little bowl of candy over here next to your desk, and you can go ahead and eat a little candy and then get in your bed.
David went to bed and fell into a deep sleep.
Alright, so starting off here, we can head forward and we can take a right into this back room. Back here, take a left in here, and directly in front of you, there's going to be a symbol. And in front of that symbol, there's going to be a key that you can pick up on the bookshelf. And then you can turn to your right and you can open up this secret compartment here. And inside here, there's going to be a little bunny rabbit that we can pick up. And we need this for 2 different achievements that we can get at the end of the game. From there, you can head back out into the little hallway here, and you can take a left up the stairs. And directly in front of you, you should see this little rope or this little weapon here that you can interact with, and that's going to open up the door. And in here, we can pick up the second collectible note. Make sure you pick that up and then turn around, and you can pick up the little bag from this mannequin's head here. Be careful of the little monkey. He's going to jump scare you. But pick up that bag. Once you have that, you can head out to the hallway here and make your way all the way down to the end, and you can open up this door here, and you can turn the TV on to your left right here. Whatever you do, don't look at that. Turn to your right, interact with this little doll here, just kind of like look at him. He's friendly. And then we need to head back out to the hallway. He's going to pop his balloon, and we can head back and interact with him one more time. He's giggling. Now we can head back out into the hallway, and he's going to laugh. And now we can go back and look for him, and he's going to be hiding behind the door. And we can get an achievement for finding him. So once that achievement pops, you can head back downstairs. And we need to turn to our left, and there's going to be a little step ladder here that we can climb up, and we can bag this mannequin here so he doesn't blow our candle out. So bag that boy, head into this dark hallway here, and you're going to see there's this statue here. So we're going to need to interact with that statue and then quickly interact with that one over there. So you'll have to be quick, interact with this one, and then sprint all the way over to the other one and interact with it, and that's going to open up a secret door upstairs. So once you do that, head upstairs here. First, you can get your bag off the mannequin's head. I'm not really sure if that's necessary, but do it anyways. Head upstairs, take a left here, and you can pick up the key at the end of the hallway right here. And now we can turn around, and the friendly dolls want to play ball with us here, so don't worry, he doesn't kill us or anything. So over here, we need to get the achievement for playing with the little fluffy kittens.
will be so much fun.
Alright, so head down the stairs, and we're going to head down here and play with the fluffy kittens. And he's actually just going to kill us, but it's okay. We get an achievement for it. And we respawn right at the checkpoint upstairs. And now this time we can head down the hallway, and we can just exit through the door on the left side right over here. Alright, in this area you can turn to your right and pick up a candle, and we need to make our way through the mannequins here. Be careful, they might blow your candle out. We need to make it to the other side with our candle intact so we can open up the little door. So make your way through the mannequins here. And once you get to the other side, there is going to be kind of a little spooky jump scare, but it's not that spooky. So head over here. We can take a left down the hallway, and then we can take another left, and there's going to be a spooky girl down here. I believe her name's Emily. She is going to chase us in the next section, and she's not really that spooky. Her dialogue is pretty terrible, so don't be scared. Just be ready. We're going to head it forward into the next area, and we need to pick up 2 keys, and then once we pick those up, she's going to start chasing us, so we have a few seconds to relax for now. So again, if you ever die at any point, it's completely okay. You keep your items through death, so if you ever collect an item and she kills you, that's okay. You'll still have the item when you respawn, so just eventually, once we gain control of our character here, head to the end of the hallway. There's going to be some bookshelves in front of us, and we need to go behind it, and we need to pick up a key. This key that we're going to pick up is very important, so make sure you pick it up behind the bookshelves here. Pick up the key on the little box, and then we can turn around. There's going to be another key over here next to this monkey, and once we activate this monkey, it's going to kind of spawn her, and she's going to chase us, so make sure you pick up this key here on the table. And again, we do need to die to all of the enemies in the game, so you can just run down the hallway, run towards her. She's honestly not really that scary. Her face is just kind of messed up, and she wants to play with us, guys. You know, she has no friends. She just wants to play with us. So once you respawn, head down the hallway here, quickly sprint down the hallway, take a left, and over here on the back left side, we need to pick up another key. And there's going to be some monkeys in this area that you have to avoid activating, because if you do, she's going to hear you. So turn around, sneak over here to the left side. There's going to be a room over here. Dodge that monkey and head into this room, and there's going to be a leg or a mannequin arm that we need to pick up in here. Nope, it's a leg. So pick up that mannequin leg, and then now head back, turn to the left, avoid these monkeys over here, and we're going to kind of wrap around the level here, and we need to pick up a collectible note and a puzzle piece. So make your way through these bookshelves here, avoid the monkeys, and now we can kind of sprint off down the hallway here. I kind of went the wrong way here, so apologies for that. We need to go down the hallway to the left with the mannequins down here, and then we're going to take a right and then another right, and we can open up this door over here, and then open up this door, and you want to be careful. We're going to take a left. She might be out here and she might get us, so take a left and then take another left into this bathroom here, and there's a collectible note on the right side that we need to pick up on the cabinet, and then you need to get the puzzle piece from the toilet, and you want to be quick, and then head back, run the way we came, and now we're going to go back. She's chasing me right now, so I got to be kind of quick. So again, if she kills you, that's okay. Just make sure you get the puzzle piece and the collectible note, and then make your way to the door over here on the right side, and you need to place the puzzle piece right here for an achievement. Make sure you do that, and then open up the door, and now we're done with this area, and we don't have to deal with her chasing us anymore. Alright, so this room here is the room with the 3 different paths where you can get the 3 different endings. So starting off, we need to pick up the bag from this mannequin head over here on the left side, and then we can head up the stairs. There is some spooky little characters up here, but they don't kill us or anything. So head up the stairs, and then turn to your left, and we need to walk up the little step ladder and bag the mannequin. And then behind the mannequin, there's a desk that we need to open up, and open up the middle of it, and pick up the screwdriver. This is important to open up the vent. And then you can turn around and pick up the last collectible note behind you on the wall right here, and that should unlock the achievement. And then you can open up the secret door over here on the right side by pulling this little lever. And then now you can turn to the right, open up this secret door, and then we can get the bag from the mannequin out in the hallway here. And then we can turn around and head into the room that we were just in, and we can bag the mannequin over on the left side here. And then we can head into the room, and we can pick up the mannequin arm, which is important for the mommy ending, so pick that up. And then you can turn around and you can pick up the bag from this mannequin over here. Alright, so this is the part of the game where there's 3 different paths that we can take, and they all lead you to different endings. So, you're going to have to replay the game eventually for the 3rd ending, and you're going to have to take a different route. So, I'll show you that later, but for now, we're going to head down this hallway here, and we're going to interact with this Jack-in-the-Box. And as soon as you interact with the Jack-in-the-Box, you want to pause your game, and you need to wait for the achievement to pop. As soon as the achievement pops, you need to exit to the main menu. You don't want your game to save, because this is a separate ending. So as soon as you get the achievement, exit to the main menu, and we're going to choose to continue. And if you can't continue your game, personally for me, for whatever reason, both times I did this, I could not continue. The only way I could get the continue option to work was to pull up my guide and force quit the game and then resume the game. So once you have that achievement, again, exit to the main menu. You might have to restart your game. Once you load your game back up, you should be able to continue, and we will be right here back in this area. So again, pick up the mannequin mask, quickly run upstairs, and bag the mannequin up here. And then after you bag the mannequin, we need to pick up the screwdriver. And we need the screwdriver to get the escape ending so you can turn around. And if you want, you can pick up the collectible note just in case. And then we can open up the secret door, open up the other secret door, get the bag from the mannequin. Apologies, I'm going a bit quick here, but pick up the bag, head back into the room, bag this mannequin in here. And then again, you need to pick up the other bag in here as well as the mannequin arm, since that's for the mommy ending. Alright, so again, we're going to get the escape ending, which is for heading through the vent. And then for the mommy ending, we need to take another route, which is downstairs, which I will show you again at the end of the video. So for now, we're going to get the escape ending, and we're going to head through the vent here. Alright, so this time we're going to head down the stairs, and when we get to the bottom of the stairs, we need to open up a closet and pick up a little step ladder. So head down the stairs, and then over on the little left side here, we can open up this closet, pick up the step ladder, and then we can head into the kitchen, and we can use this in front of the little sink here. We can place it on the ground, and we can climb up and head through the window. Alright, so in this area here, you can head down the hallway, and we need to take a right into the room. And in this room here, there's going to be a desk, and we need to open up the middle of the desk, and we need to pick up the red key. The red key is very important for opening up a door. And while you're in here, make sure you pick up a candle. I accidentally forgot to get one, so you'll see here I had to backtrack, so apologies for that. Pick up a candle here, and now we can continue through the hallway. And in this next room, there's going to be a key over on the right side bookshelf that we need to pick up right over here. So pick up that key and then turn to your left and head through the big double door. And we're going to be in the next area. And then head through the bookshelves right here, across to the other side of the room, all the way over here. And then we're going to head through the doorway, take a right, and we need to pull this lever over here. And once we pull this lever, that's going to spawn in another enemy. And we need to die to this enemy again for the achievement for dying to all of the enemies. So pull that lever. That's going to spawn in this little dead lady with the knife or whatever. I don't even know what she is, but we need to die to her. So go ahead and die to her. And once you do that, you're going to spawn up in this little area here. And we need to turn to our right, and we need to pick up this chair over by the green light. And then we can turn around behind us, and over on the left side, you'll see these candles, and there's a mask that we need to pick up. So pick that up. And then we can head over here to the red door, and we can unlock it. And we can head through here. And now, just like that, she's going to be done chasing us, and we can head forward into this room here. We can turn to the right, and in here, there's going to be a bookshelf with a rainbow key right here. Go ahead and pick that up. And then we can exit this room, and we can turn to the left. And over here, next to all of these little toy boxes, there's going to be a little secret key that we can pick up right here. Actually, it's a clock piece, rather. Make sure you pick that up. Very important for later. And then once you have that, you can turn to your right and head up the stairs into the next area. And open up the door.
I'll find you, boy.
Once you're upstairs, you can turn to your left and open up this door here, and we're going to be in the land of toys. So you should unlock an achievement here, and you can continue to the end of the hallway and unlock this door here, and we can pick up the key on the table. And then we can turn around and head through the door behind us. And we can make our way to the end of the hallway. And there is going to be a little jump scare over here. We need to open up this little trap door, whatever you want to call this, attic opening here. We need to open this up. There's going to be a jump scare. And then now we can turn around. And then next up, we're going to have to place our items on the chair over on our right side. Right over here. Eventually, once it lets us, we need to place our items and then get inside the box.
If you don't enter a box, I'll kill your grandma and grandpa. Then you'll be all alone by yourself till the end of your life.
Get inside the box, and he's going to trap us in here. And now we basically just need to wait until we get to the next part.
You managed to get away, but at what cost? You ruined all the fun. Maybe the game was too boring for you. I'll make sure you won't miss anything from the upcoming games. Just sleep already. In a little while, it will all be over.
Alright, so in this area here, we just need to head forward for a bit until we get kidnapped. So it's kind of dark and spooky, but nothing really scary happens except for we will get kidnapped. But it's not like a spooky jump scare or anything. This guy's going to come out and talk to us, and he's going to kidnap us, and we'll be in the next area.
Only a few steps through the rock breach. Suddenly, he heard a voice.
Excuse me.
Stranger turned his head towards David and said,
Do you know where house number 7 is?
David asked the man to let him through.
Oh, what's the matter? I just asked for your help.
Said the man. He made a step towards the boy. David wanted to run away, but suddenly someone grabbed him. He felt a sting in his neck, his eyes closed, and he blacked out.
Alright, so in this area, once you gain control of your character, you can turn around and grab your backpack, and then you can open up the box by releasing the 4 corners. And once you open it up, we can head forward, and we need to interact with a balloon over here to get an achievement. So make your way through the box here, pick up this balloon right here, and then make your way to the end of the hallway, and we need to pick up a candle. And this is where the clown was videotaping himself doing something. So just ignore that, turn around, and we're going to head into the hallway here on the right side. And then we're going to take a right down here. There is going to be a jump scare, apologies. Turn to your right, open up this little box in the kitchen, and pick up the valve. And now we need to die to the enemy over here on the other side of the hallway, since there's an achievement for dying to all the enemies. So walk over here, let this little dog creature kill you. And we're going to respawn back out in the hallway. And we need to place the valve over on the little pipe here. And we can spin that to scare the monster away. and then we can head back into the hallway on the left here. And we need to take a left. I believe I got a little confused here and I took a right. So we need to go to the left where the monster was. And back here, there's going to be a lever that we can pull to open up that door. So head back here on the left side next to this washer or dryer. We can pull the lever and then we can make our way back to the kitchen. And we can get another candle and we can head through this open doorway here. And as soon as you head through the doorway, behind the door, there's going to be a bucket that we need to pick up. So pick up this bucket, take it back to the dead guy or the bleeding guy, and you can place it under his leg. That's going to get you an achievement. And then we can head back to the starting area and we can spin the valve to turn the water off. So that way we can keep our candle lit. And now the monster won't come since we put the bucket under his leg, I guess. It doesn't really make sense, but head back into the area here. The water should be turned off and we can pick up a key back in the darkness here next to the bookshelf on the ground. Pick up that key. And then we can head back into the kitchen and through the door. And there's going to be a little wardrobe with a clown costume that we need to interact with. And it's going to spray us in the eye. And we're going to have some stuff in our eyes here. So interact with it. And now you need to press the right trigger to clear the blood from your eyes or whatever. Whatever it is. You need to clear it from your eyes. And basically we're now kind of just... every time we blink, the area is going to change. So just keep blinking. Try to open this door up over here. And eventually we'll be in another area. You might have to let the blood build on your eyes before you blink. And then in this area, just keep blinking. Try to open the door up in front of you. And just basically keep repeating the same process. Just keep blinking. Trying to open up the door. Once you get to this area here, you need to pull the green chain to drain the blood. And then again, just blink. And we'll be in another area here. And you need to just keep blinking to change the scene. And eventually, once she's gone and out of the corner here, we need to open up this door here and find her. She's going to be hiding in a little drawer. So just keep blinking. Once she's gone, open up this door here. And she's going to be behind the bookshelves directly in front of us. And in the drawer back here, she's going to kind of jump scare us, so be ready for that. Open up this drawer back here. Apologies, it's a bit dark. Open that up. And then now we're going to be in our house, and we need to go over here and give our mommy a little smooch. So just head over here and smooch your mom.
That wasn't so bad, was it?
Alright, so in this area, just keep blinking, do some circles, and keep trying to open up the door. And eventually, a naked guy is going to appear in the corner, and it will allow us to open up the door. Make your way to the end of the hallway here and rinse your eyes out at the sink. And turns out it was actually toilet water, so yeah. Now you can turn around and we can head to the end of the hallway here, into the room where the clown was filming his little home movie. And there's going to be a key that we can pick up on the chair. And you can also get a candle. And then we can turn around and we can head out into the room behind us and we can open up the door on the right side. And now we're going to be done with this area. Alright, so we're almost at the end of the game here. We will have to replay this part of the game a few different times to mop up some miscellaneous achievements. So try to keep this part of the game in your memory, as you will need to memorize it, or I guess you can always rewind the video, but you'll see here, once we gain control of our character, we have to do a quick little puzzle where we have to pull 4 different colored books to unlock the door, starting with the red book, and then the yellow book, and then the green book, and the purple one. So the red one is over here on the shelf. Interact with this, and then be quick and interact with the yellow one up here on the bookshelf, and then back up and interact with the green one on the back left bookshelf, and then interact with the purple one on the front right bookshelf. And if you do that quick enough, that should unlock the door. And there's going to be a little spook out here in the hallway, but don't worry. So in this area, we have to interact with these mannequins, and we need to make sure the yellow, blue, and purple arms are up, and the green arms need to be down. So interact with the green mannequin, make sure the arms are down, and then you can turn to your right and interact with the yellow one, make sure they're up, head into the hallway here, make sure the blue arms are up, and then turn to your right and make sure the purple arms are up. And if that's all correct, the doorway should open. Now we can head out into the hallway here, turn to the left, and head through the newly opened door. Head down here and take a left, and then we're going to take a right turn, and we're going to pick up the crowbar. And once we pick up the crowbar, that's going to spawn in Theodore, the evil clown, and we need to go die to him for the achievement. So if you die to all of the enemies in the game, the achievement for dying should pop right now. And once you respawn, we need to race him. We need to be quick and head into the classroom. So turn around, sprint down the hallway here, and we're going to take a right into this classroom directly in front of us here. Head back here behind the bookshelves, and there's going to be a green vent that we can open up, and we can slide through. Also, can anyone tell me why there are bathroom stalls in this classroom here? Alright, so on the right side, you need to pull this lever here to open up a door, and then you can turn to your left, and we need to pick up the key over on the teacher's desk over here, and then we can turn to our right, and we can head down the hallway, sprint down the hallway, and open up the door at the end. If the clown kills you, that's okay. You actually just respawn right next to the door, and it's kind of quicker, so open up this door here at the end of the hallway, and make your way through, and we're going to have to solve a little clock puzzle in here. And we picked up the extra clock hand earlier in the game, so you should have it, and you can place it on the clock here. And you can click on the small hand, and you can place that on 10 or X, and then you can place the big hand on 6 or VI, and that should solve the puzzle and open up the locker on your right side. Right there. Pick up that mask. Make sure you pick it up. It's very important. And now the clown is going to run away, and he's not going to be chasing us anymore. So now we can casually head back the way we came. Alright, so once you make it back out to the hallway here, continue down and then take the right here. And then we're going to head forward, and directly in front of us, there's going to be a staircase that we can head up. So head up here. Once you get to the top, open up the door and make your way down the hallway. And the water is going to put your candle out, but that's okay. You can press the right trigger to put on your mask that we just got from the locker. And at the end over here, you can place the crowbar into this thing here, and you can pull the lever, and that's going to open up the door. And you can head through here and interact with this door, and that's going to spawn the clown behind us. But don't worry, he can't kill us. Since we're wearing the mask, for whatever reason, he's going to start crying. I don't really know why, but he's not going to kill us, and we can turn around and we can open up the door behind us. And this is going to be the final part of the game. Alright, so starting off, we can pick up a candle on this bench here on the right side, and then we can turn around and head back into the darkness, and over on the right side, there's going to be a small step ladder that we can pick up, and then we can turn around and we can take our first right into this hallway here, or into this room rather, and we need to place the step ladder on the floor in front of this bookshelf and climb up top. And then once this guy's done talking, we need to pick up the little button.
Room 237 immediately. Wait by the wall with the symbol on it. If you don't, you will get detention for the rest of the day and your life. Remember, I killed your parents, and I can also kill your grandparents, like I promised. I can also kill your aunts and uncles, If you don't enter that room, I'll kill everyone you love.
So again, make sure you pick up that button and then turn to your left, open up this closet here and spin the valve to scare away the monster in the next room. And we can turn around and we can head into this freezer here, and you're going to have to be quick in this area. So place the button on the little knob here and then press it and open up the door. Quickly run in here. You're going to turn to your right, pick up this crowbar, and then turn to your right and open up the vent and head through the vent. You have to be quick in this area or else you're going to freeze to death. So make sure you quickly head through this vent here. So once you're in this next area, that's going to spawn in the enemy and you're going to have to be quick. I would recommend staying in this room real quick and just watch what I do. So I'm going to open up the door here. You can turn to your right. Make sure you pick up a candle. For some reason, I couldn't pick up a candle. So the enemy, the final boss, is going to be behind us. You have to open up this door here. And we're going to lure him into the freezer room. And he kind of has to get close to you or else he's just going to trap you in there. So let him get close and lure him into the room. And that's going to lock both of you in here. And once you're both in there, just quickly escape through the vent. And he's going to be stuck in here. So basically we have to lure him into the freezer and we're going to trap him in there. And now we can go turn the valve off and that's going to be the end of the game. So head back into the security room here, interact with the valve. Apologies, it was a bit dark because I couldn't pick up a candle for whatever reason. So once you do that, that's going to be the end of the game here, but we still have one more achievement we can get during this ending here. So I'll pick the commentary back up in just a second.
And who are you? Why are you staring at me like this? What are you doing? Or do you want to play? Do you want to play?
Alright, so once we gain control of our character here, we can pick up a candle if you don't already have one. And we can make our way to the end of the hallway here, and we can exit the school. And this is the end of the game, and these are the kids that we saved. So make your way outside and over on the right side. You're going to see a little boy swinging. And remember that bunny we picked up all the way back at the kind of beginning of the game? Well, we're going to give it to him, and that's going to unlock an achievement. And right there, we also got the achievement Run for the Hills for unlocking the escape ending. So head over here. Give that little ghost boy the bunny, and that should unlock the old friend achievement, and you can head through this gate here, and that's going to be the end of this playthrough. So just head through here, and now you can just skip this screen, and we're going to be back at the main menu, and you want to select continue, and we're going to continue our game, and we have a checkpoint back at the beginning area here with the clown, so you're going to have to play through this game here. Again, if you want, you can rewind the video or whatever. But play through the game. Eventually, once you get back outside, this time we're not going to give the boy the bunny, and that's going to unlock a separate achievement. One man's treasure can be yours, and that's how you do that. And then again, we're going to be back at the main menu, and you can choose continue. And then this time, once we make our way through the level, we're actually going to freeze to death in the cold room, and that's going to get the freezing cold achievement. And this is also a way to get the death ending. So we're basically knocking out 2 endings in one playthrough. So make your way to the freezing room here, or the freezer, and we're going to freeze. It takes a while. He's going to count down 10 seconds. And eventually, you're going to kind of freeze to death, and that'll unlock the achievement. And we're going to be in the next area, and we'll get the death ending.
You down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, so the achievement is a little delayed in popping, but once we gain control of our character here, we need to wait for the kidnapper to stop talking, and the door is going to open up. And you also want to pick up a candle. You're going to see I forgot to get a candle, but for now, head over here and wait for the door to open up.
A smart boy. Oh no, 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 no. Oh no, 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 no. You thought this was fun? The way you ruined my game? I will show you the real fun.
Alright, so once the door opens up, you want to make sure you have a candle, and you can head through the mannequins here on the far right side. Make sure your candle doesn't get blown out because we're going to need it to open up the little darkness door back here. So make your way through here. Emily is going to be in the next area, and she's going to kind of run past the doorway, so don't get spooked by her. But thankfully, there's no more enemies that are going to chase us or anything. So just make your way back to the very beginning of the game, and we have one last puzzle to do, which is very easy. And this is going to be the death ending, so chase after Emily here, and you're going to see our little friendly dolls over here sitting in his chair, and eventually he's going to talk to us, but for now, we're going to have this little cutscene here.
Just a few more steps and I'll let you rest. Trust me, you'll have all eternity for resting.
Continue heading down the hallway here, and eventually once we get to the end, you're going to see we have one more puzzle to do here.
The last one, David.
So now we can turn around and head back the way we came. And we're going to take the first left into the doorway, and we're going to pick up the little golden fish that we placed into the mannequin's arms at the beginning of the game. So head in here, pick up the golden fish, and now we're going to head into the room where we picked up the very first key over here on the right side. And we need to pick up the ball from the guy's hand and make him cry again. So take a right, and then in the right corner here, pick up the ball, make the guy cry, and then you can head back to the puzzle. And all we have to do now is just place our items, and that's basically it. Well, we have to open up the mannequin arms. So head back, and then just place the items here on the left side. And then we can open up the mannequin arms, starting with the left side, and then the right side, and then the middle. And now we can head into the starting room here, and we can place our candle on the little nightstand on the right side, right over here. And then now we have to take a seat in the chair, and that's going to be the end of the game, and this is going to be the death ending. And there will be one last jump scare, but I'm not going to tell you where it is.
Here we are again, David. You and I together at last. I have to tell you that I am very pleased with our game, but it's over now. As you have seen, I have started to clean the house. Some bricks and mortar will do the work. I would never allow anyone to take even a glance at my art. When I'm done with you, I think my work will be finally over. Thank you for that, David. You have really, truly changed me. Now close our eyes and go to sleep.
Press the right trigger to go to sleep.
Sorry, my darling.
Alright, so that is the death ending. and now you should have 3 or 4 more achievements left. Personally for me, I have the and 1 more achievement left for attending a party on the 3rd floor, the lever puzzle, Mama's Boy ending, and then the time traveler achievement, which those are going to pop during the next playthrough. So eventually you should get returned back to the main menu here, and we're going to start up a new game. Alright, so for the Mama's Boy ending, we're going to have to start up a brand new game because we're going to take a different route. And there's 4 different items we need. We need the mannequin hand, the mannequin leg, the mask, and the jar of fake blood. So feel free to rewind the video. You're going to have to play through about 20 minutes of gameplay. Once you get up to this point, instead of taking the vent, we're going to head back, pick up this bag from the mannequin, and make your way downstairs. And this is the other route that we can take. So make your way down here, turn to your right. There's going to be another mannequin down here that we can bag. So go ahead and bag this mannequin here, make your way into the darkness, and be careful not to get your candle blown out. If you do get it blown out, you can always pick up another one. So make your way through here, head up the step ladder, bag this mannequin here, and then make your way to the next area. And again, you're going to see here, this is the area where we need the 4 different items. So you need the mannequin hand, you need the mannequin leg, the mask, and then the little jar of fake blood. And again, if you followed along with the video, I got all 4 of those at the beginning of the video, so feel free to rewind if you need to see those. And now you can make your way through the door here. Head downstairs, get the stepladder from the closet, and then place that in front of the kitchen window, and head outside.
Lived just around the corner, but David always took a shortcut through the backyard. He always sneaked out through the kitchen window.
Alright, so starting off in this area, head forward and then pick up a candle on the left side. And then continue making your way through these bookshelves here and into the next room. And you might recognize it, it's the area where the dead girl is going to chase us. So make your way through this door here, turn to your right, and then pull the lever to unlock the door to the next area. And that's going to spawn in the dead girl, and we're going to have to be kind of quick. So quickly sprint through here, make your way into the next room, and then turn to the left and head towards the green lamp. And over here in the corner, we can pick up the chair. And we also got the and 1 more achievement for attending a party on the 3rd floor. Turn to your right, head over towards the candles here, and pick up the bag. And then we can exit this room back into the room that we were in originally, and we can turn to the left and head over here. Careful not to die to her. We can bag this mannequin over here and head into the doorway, and we can place the chair and then climb up the ladder and be done with this area. Alright, so now we're back up in the attic here, and again, we need to place our items on the chair over on the right side once it allows us to, and then we need to get inside of the box, and then eat the piece of candy inside of the box, and then we'll be done with this section.
You were a naughty boy. And this is your punishment. But I can clearly see that you didn't learn this lesson. Leave your backpack on the chair, put out the candle, and enter this box. If you don't, you'll see your mummy's head next to your friend.
You children always think you're smarter than adults. Well, you're not. When your mom tells you, don't talk to strangers, you won't listen. When she says, always inform me when you're leaving the house, you don't care. And that's why you are here. Eat the candy. You'll feel better right away. Well done, David. Now close your eyes and sleep.
Alright, so now we're outside. Again, just follow the path until the kidnapper sees us, and he's going to give us a piece of candy.
had to take only a few steps through the rock breach. Suddenly, he heard a voice.
Excuse me.
Stranger turned his head towards David and said,
Do you know where house number 7 is?
David replied that he's not allowed to talk to strangers.
That's very smart of you. Your mother would be so proud. You deserve candy. Come on, take it.
Said the man.
Ooh, piece of candy.
David ate the candy. Suddenly, he started to feel really sleepy. His eyes closed and he blacked out.
Alright, so this area here is going to be the same as the playthrough before, so turn around, pick up your backpack, and then open up the box. Alright, so I'm going to go pretty fast here since we've already done this area. Starting off, you want to head forward, pick up a balloon if you haven't already got one, and then pick up a candle at the end of the hallway here. Turn around and then head through the hallway on the right side. You're going to get a jump scare. And then at the end of the hallway, we need to take a right. And then in the right side corner, we need to open up the box and pick up the valve. Take the valve back to the way we came. We're going to place the valve on the pipe here and spin it to scare away the monster. And then we can turn around and we can take a left. And for some reason, I get a random jump scare here. Head into the hallway here, take a left and pull the valve or interact with the valve. And then turn around, head back to the kitchen, pick up a candle, and then head through the doorway on the right. And behind the door, you need to pick up the bucket and place the bucket under the policeman's leg. And then you can go back and you can spin the valve to turn the water off. And now we can head back and we're going to get the key that's back here in the darkness. So pick this up and then make your way to the clown costume and interact with the clown costume. And again, just keep blinking anytime you see the blood on your screen. And I'm going to edit this part out since you should already know how to do it. Alright, so once you get up to the school area here, you should recognize this area and you can finish this part on your own, or if you need to, again, you can rewind the video. But for this section, we're actually going to ignore the clock puzzle. We don't even have the clock hand and we don't need the mask, so you can ignore going into that little area and solving the clock puzzle and just make your way upstairs. You're going to get beat up by the clown and he's going to say you lose, but we're actually going to spawn up in a different area. And this is going to be the last part of the game for the Mama's Boy ending. So starting off, you want to head forward here. And you can pick up a candle over on the right side and then take a right and head through the door in front of you. And we're going to have a cutscene over here. And eventually, once the cutscene's over, we're going to need to turn off the water over on the left side using the valve.
I hope you and Theodore had so much fun while playing at his house. I mean, I know you had. I've heard everything. I hope you forgive me for taking you home so early. It's almost past your bedtime. Before you finally rest after a long day of having fun, there's one more thing you have to do.
Turn the water off and continue forward.
Now, your task is to land the cage by pulling the levers, David. Remember, order is the key. But seriously, the key to the cage is in the room across the hall. The door to that room will only open when the cage touches the ground. I hope you're following. Excuse me, I almost forgot. Say hello to your mother.
David, is that you, honey? Please help me.
Oh, no, not her.
Alright, so now we're going to do a little lever puzzle here, and we have to avoid the dead girl. So hide in between the mannequins here over on the left side, and you want to position yourself over here, and we're going to wait for her to walk past, and then once it's clear, we're going to head back where she was. And there's going to be a lever back there that we can pull. So wait for her to walk past, and now we can head behind her. And we can take a right over here, and we can pull the first lever. And then after we pull this, we're going to head back and hide behind the mannequins that we were just hiding behind. And there's going to be another lever that we can pull. And this one is going to have a 3 above it. So look for a 3 right back over here and pull this one. And now we can turn around and we need to cross over to the other side. So cross over here and pull the lever with an H right here. And now cross back to the other side, kind of where we just flipped the other lever. And we need to find T. So make your way all the way down here to the end and find lever T right back here. Make sure you avoid her as well, and then turn around and pull lever 0 right here, and then make your way back to the back room where she spawned, and we can turn to the left and we can pull the final one right here. And now she's gone and she's not chasing us anymore, and we're gonna get the lever puzzle achievement. Now you want to head into this room here that just opened up and pick up the key from the table, and now we can take that key over to the cage here. Head around to the front of the cage here and take the mask off the mannequin. And that's actually going to be the end of the mother playthrough here. And you'll eventually unlock the Mama's Boy achievement as well as the Time Traveler achievement. And you should now have your full 1000G. So that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Leave a like on the video if it was helpful. And please consider subscribing for more guides just like this. And I will see you guys next time.
So proud of you. You won. And you know why? Because you stick with what's in your heart. The love for the mother. You've proved you're a good boy. That's why you deserve a treat. I promise you this is the last one. Eat the candy, and you will get home